My name is Yasser Al-Mashad. I'm a F5 security specialist, and in this video I'm going to show you a demo for F5 container connector. F5 container connector allow integration with the container environments, and it automate the tasks on the big IP. The F5 container connector support environments like Kubernetes, Apache Mesos, Red Hat OpenShift, and Pivotal Cloud Foundry. In this demo, I'm going to show a container connector with the Mesos, but the functionality should be the same for other container environments as well. So the first thing is I'm gonna do is to quickly check if my cluster is working. So I'm here on my CentOS. I need to make sure that Docker service is running, which we're gonna use as a container runtime. Mesos, both the slaves and master, they're running on the same node. And Marathon, which I'm gonna use to launch applications. Zookeeper for high availability for the Mesos, and Kronos. So it looks all services are running and we are good to go. Okay, we can also check the health of the cluster of the Mesos control panel here. Can quickly check the agents that they are registered. The next thing is to access Marathon and to launch the applications. As you can see, currently there is no applications created yet, so I will start to create my first application. We can create application by click application, create application button, and then we fill these fields. Or we can go to the JSON mode and paste our JSON here. But what I'm going to use, I'm going to use the REST API to Marathon. So I will be using the Postman as my REST API client. And in Postman, I will start to create my first application. The URL is the Marathon itself, and the body is my JSON. In this case, the first application is the F5 connector itself. Okay, so I will send this request to Marathon. And we can see it is it's being deployed and it is running. I can quickly verify this by going to my Linux machine and show the Docker containers. We can see one container running, which is a Marathon container connector or controller. Okay, the next thing is to deploy applications to see if this integration is working. I have my F5 big IP. This is my virtual server page. So I will deploy a Hackathon application, and here is the body again. I'm gonna use this container image for Hackathon. This will be the virtual server configuration, this IP address and this port, and the health monitors for the pool member. So I will send this, and it should deploying on Marathon. Take few seconds, depend if the image is available or need to be downloaded, but now it's done. It show healthy status for this application. We can also again quickly verify this application is deployed. You can see Hackathon instance is running. Let's check F5 box to see if the container connector created the objects, and refresh this page, and we can see that we have the virtual server created and the pool is created as well. with one single pool member, which was created automatically by the F5 container connector. I can quickly test to access the hackathon, and I can see it is working fine. Okay, let's test the scalability option. So I will go to the hackathon, and let's say that I want to scale this application to multiple instances. Let me start with 2 instances. I'll say scale this application. Take few seconds. I can see the new applications created on the F5, and it's marked healthy now. And if I go to my F5 to the website again and refresh, I can see the load balancing is also happening. I can verify the load balancing is happening by, if you notice, the images, they have ID in yellow, or tag in the yellow, and this tag name reflect the container ID that this image is served from. So we can see that there is 2 different IDs here. One start with the A, one start with the D. And if I go back to my Linux machine and I show the current running containers, I can see this one with this ID and this one with that ID. So basically the F5 is doing the load balancing on these different containers. Let me test also the scale to reducing the instances. So I just scale it down to 1 instance only, and that should also trigger the F5 container connector to update the objects on the F5 as well. Last thing, let me remove the whole application altogether. So we're gonna destroy the application, and we'll go to F5. It might take a few seconds. Refresh again, and we can see the container connector remove the configurations of this application from F5 automatically. So with that, thank you very much for watching.